Hello everybody and welcome along to Creator Series. So today we are going to be going full sweat. We've got a couple of sweaty drivers racing today as reserved. We've got both GB and Tom97 racing today. So it's going to be a super close battle at the front along with all the regulars that are always there. And we're actually going to try hard today. We're not going to mess about. We're not going to be starting from the back or doing anything silly. We're actually going to try. It may go completely wrong. Who knows? But either way, let's have some fun. Let's get it. Hello everybody. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Just about to go into quali here. Good timing. Good timing. Need the quick thoughts on quali. Honestly, I don't have many thoughts on quali.
234 just subscribed on Twitch.
Thank you, Johnny.
3 years of this.
3 years of this. Yes, indeed. I do apologise, Johnny. But thank you very much for the tier 1. 36 months subscribed on Twitch. I sweat a lot on Thursday. Yeah, exactly. Did about an hour quali practice on Thursday. When will I moan about Vince's race pace? Well, hopefully I'm ahead of Vince. I don't have to worry about it. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, quali, real life quali. I didn't really have any thoughts on it, to be honest. I thought, I don't know. I just didn't think it was too spectacular. Verstappen struggling, whatever. Ferrari being behind McLaren is a little bit of a surprise, but it's not like an absolute shock. The gaps were kind of as they have been, like nothing's really changed. I think the race after this will be more interesting because there's a whole month gap, so like probably most of the teams will bring some quite big updates to that. So anyway, let's get on with it. I haven't actually seen the esports race today. No, I was there in person yesterday. So I obviously saw all of that and got some good behind the scenes stuff and that I'm going to put out for a YouTube video next week. But yeah, I haven't actually seen the racing today. I haven't really had time. I was away last night, drank a bit too much. Did the park run this morning as well. Very hungover. That was not fun. And then it was that. Smug Scouts, thank you for the tier 1 sub. 35 months subscribed. Very late at 3 years. Thank you very much, Smug Scouts. Yeah, they went for brunch and stuff, and then drove home, and then I was watching, like, I had to catch up on F1 quali, had to catch up on MotoGP quali. So yeah, it was. Ooh, got some rain. Hello. Okay, does that throw a spanner in the works? Do we do an Inters run as well or not? 10 minutes apparently till rain. I think we still try the Inters run. Or do we do a slick run first? Nah. We're still gonna try the Inters lap, which might put us near the back. I know I said I wasn't gonna mess about, but I would quite like an Inters pole if possible. And I think I might actually have a chance at it. I think I might have a chance at it today. 10 to 15 minutes. So I think in theory we should be able to do an Inters lap now and then go for a slick lap after, I think. I'm hoping so anyway. I hate how the game does this. Slow down for people. There's also Inters. So Lolly could win the championship today. Guy directly in front. Could win the championship today. It'll need a bit of a bottle by Ben. Because it's a sprint race in the finale next week. Which unfortunately I'm not racing. But if Lolly wins today and Ben doesn't get great points, he'll win. He currently leads by about 18 points in the championship. But with the sprint race, he needs to have at least a 33, maybe a 34 point lead after today. So it's possible. But as I said, he basically needs to win and basically needs Ben to bottle it and probably not be in the top, I'm guessing, top 6. Which is not very likely for Ben, but he has DNF this season, so you never know. You never know.
Radar suggests some weather's going to hit in around 5 minutes' time, so stay on your toes.
That's quite soon. Tell you what I'll do, guys. We'll fully send it on the Inters lap, and I will only complete the lap if I genuinely think I'm about to get Inters pole. Because there's obviously no point doing an Inters lap if you're not first. For those wondering, you get a point in the championship for topping the for being the fastest driver on intermediate tyres after 6 minutes of qualifying. Well, that's why I'm out on intermediate tyres on a bone dry track. Safso's out in the final corner. What's happened to him? What's happened to Safso? Very strange. Anyway, let's do it. Alright. We'll fully send it, chat. We'll either get it into this pole or boxing in this lap and coming in for slicks. Let's go. Well, I'm not going to give up just yet, but that wasn't great. A bit too early there, but it's okay. Not a bad lap. But is it good enough? Nah, okay. Like I said, I was sending it hard there, chat. That was a pretty decent lap. I might have been close. It was a pretty decent lap, but... tried a bit too hard in the end there. Did we get my... 33.4 first set. That's the only... oh, we got to go off. Obviously, I did make that mistake turn 1. 33.4 first set. Let's get in now and go for some slicks. 33.4 first sector. Didn't see it at the moment. Oh, that's clearly slicks. We were 2 tenths up on Ben first sector alone. So if Ben gets it, we should have maybe backed off a little bit and gone for that. I did feel quite good. I do think I could have got it today. But with the rain, it wasn't worth going for an okay lap. It was worth sending it and getting in sooner to make sure we don't get shafted by the rain. All right, let's get some dry tyres on and go again.
Okay, engines fired up. We're set.
Esports setup. No, that's a quality setup only, so it'd be terrible in the race. What, the MotoGP sprint race? Yeah, I'm quite excited for that. See if Marc Marquez can recover a little bit. What's this? Danny Bresnay broke another set of brake pedals. Are you serious? That's crazy. All right, come on quickly. It is getting grayer. It is going to rain at some point. You've got to get round ASAP. Ferrari behind, I think they're on a lap.
P19.
He's gone pole, 26.6, didn't do an Inters run. Looks like, oh, Razin's actually beaten Ben for the Inters lap. He's done 31.3. Feel quite good in quali today. How was Lolly already on a lap? I don't know how Lolly's already got round for a lap. Unless, did he box at the end of his out lap? Never even start the hot lap? Don't know. Anyway, I always didn't want to risk it with the championship on the line. Let's start at the back.
Okay, rain is imminent. Rain is imminent. Be careful out there.
Imminent rain. Let's see if it was worth us backing out the Inters lap or not. What I want to do is get my lap in and then immediately start raining. That'll be the ideal. I mean, that would vindicate my strategy here. Lolly goes P2. So 26.6 to beat. Should be able to beat that. If I can get a decent lap in. A bit scared of going deep there, so the opposite. Alex, what are you doing? Not a clean lap so far. Very wobbly. Scared of the off track there. Didn't want to disallowed my lap. It's not a clean lap, this chat. Not easy to beat GB's time in this lap. Deep there as well. Wow, it's not the best. Oh, I wanted to suck, but he did not want to give it to me. Not the best lap. Is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough? P2, 200s with a scruffy old lap. Told you I felt good in quality today, chat. Right, rain now. Rain right now. Rain right now. Don't let the guys that did the Inters lap get a good lap in. We've got Razin and Ben at the back at the moment.
Pretty much empty.
There's the rain. Starting to rain. Go on, rain hard. Rain hard. Come on. Now Ben's in a Red Bull. I'm not sure which Red Bull. There's one that's finishing their lap and one that's just starting their lap. And should be about one lap behind me, shouldn't he? So he should be the car behind, I believe. My teammate behind. I would give him a slipstream. I'll try and give him one down the next straight. He's muddy because of the times anyway. Because of the rain. Doesn't feel too bad though. Doesn't feel too bad, but it probably has dropped a little bit. So we're right to back out the Inters lap. Bit of a shame really, because I do feel like I could have got Inters pole, and I don't think I could have got real pole as well. Like I said, I had good quality pace today. It's not like me. Looking like P2 though, unless this rain is super light. Oh my word. I don't think it is based on that. Wow, what are Ben and Razin in particular going to do? I think Ben's going through the final corner now. What's he going to do? It's currently P18. There he goes. Not in the top 5. P17. Did not work for Ben. He didn't get into his pole and he's qualified P17. Oh dear. That didn't work at all for Ben. Not at all. So he's at the back. Oh dear, there he is. And Tom 97, but I think Tom was probably doing it on purpose. No, actually Tom's... He got a warning look. Tommy's out on slicks apparently. Yeah, look on the right hand side there. Tommy's on slicks. So I think Tom did try and qualify. There you go. 3 of the big hitters, and Sapso's normally thereabouts as well. 3 of the big hitters didn't get that right at all. And they're starting right at the back of the grid. Well, there you go. Ah, as if I was 200ths away from pole. I definitely had that in the locker, no doubt. No doubt. We're quite a scruffy lap, really. I did see the way they warmed the tyres yesterday. Yes, I do want to investigate that.
Right, so far, our best lap, 1:26.6.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, look, purple first 2 sectors. It was all in the final, but I suspect GB's got very low wings. Actually, I was quicker than him in the straight, so maybe not. I didn't feel like my final sector was too bad. How has he gained over a 10th in the final chicane alone? How has he done that? Unless he saved loads of battery for that final corner. That's all I can think of.
Quiet at the moment. Perhaps we should get out there.
But I had a lot. I had a lot of battery. It's not like I ran out of charge.
From the speed trap, 300
I don't know. He's getting a 10th on me there. So fair play. He must have absolutely nailed that chicane because I had 2 purple sectors, despite it being a scruffy lap. I had 2 purple sectors. Wow. There you go. So in stark contrast to last week, where I said, "Can I win without practice?" Because I seem to go well without practice. This week I've inadvertently done some practice by doing my esports video on esports setup video on Thursday, where I practiced for about an hour with an esports setup. That clearly has helped me because I did feel super comfortable today. Like that pole should have been mine. Really, it was not a good lap. Not a good lap at all.
When you accelerate, it moves rearward, and when you turn
but anyway, it's what it is, guys. P2 is still good. Not upset with that.
The more lows on each tyre equals more.
Goes well for the race, hopefully. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I'll go yesterday's help. Yeah, slight hangover. That's what you need. Hey, Scott. I'll win. How happy are you from 0 to 10? 7. Because I think I could have got Inter's pole if I tried. And by the way, it's Razin that got it in the end. Let's see what his... That's still Inter's one. So 33.5. So I was about 10th up on Razin first sector. Again, despite a scruffy first sector, I had the pace to get Inter's pole. So if I just tried a bit harder for that, I would have got it. And I always had the pace for pole, but just didn't quite get the lap together. So although it's good being P2, which is why it's a 7, it's, yeah, not the best. DB on tab, Alex on TV, difficult to keep up. I like the way around. Get me on the big screen. Yeah, we'll retire now. I suspect 1 or 2 people will go and do some laps, but we'll retire because Quali's over. Yeah, I mean a very comfortable P2 though, guys. We're a long way up on. I knew Fabio would be one of the people to go out. Yeah, we're a long way up on the rest of the field, really. Almost 3/10 on Karim with a bit of a scuffy lap. So Karim, we know, is a good qualifier. Yeah, just felt super comfortable today. Super comfortable. Rasen's going out there as well. I find this such an interesting thing. A lot of people will obviously retire because there's no point doing quali. May as well just skip and go straight to the race. But then also, like, these guys are going, well, rather than us all just sit in the garage being bored, let me go out there and you know, entertain the fans basically. But then also they're making everyone else wait. It's a bit of a weird compromise, isn't it? He's giving us some drifting. Ben went all in for Princess Pole, didn't get it, so Ben's bottled. That's what happened. No Grim to put the racing line back on. Ben's wash, qualified behind Matthew on 2. Brutal. Oh, I don't think he meant to do that. I think that was Ain't no way. Fabio will be raging. He was parked so far off. I think he just was trying to drift and crash into it on purpose. Oh my god. And it was just Fabio, not Razin. That is incredible, right? Well, while these guys do their pointless laps, I want to go. I want to see Fabio's.
Fabio's got a 5-place grid pen. What happened?
Yes.
Because he will not be very happy about that, I don't think.
Preston, wait for me. Don't be boring. Preston, come here.
Brilliant.
Let's drag race.
That's beautiful. What the hell is
My
happening,
FPS is
guys?
bad.
That is.
Tell the back Ben before the race.
Fabio, I'll give you a time.
Sorry about the bad FPS.
Wait, let me go to the bathroom.
Nah,
let me park here.
Because there's a
That's
reason.
what I said.
Oh right, okay.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Wait, wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey yo.
You fucking pen!
That is fucking crazy.
What the hell is happening, guys?
Yeah, I can see.
Who got
What
a
the
five?
mate.
That's brilliant.
That's
beautiful.
on the
screen.
You're resting. Wait for me. Wait. Let's drag.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. I thought he was really angry, actually. He wasn't too bad, was he? He wasn't too bad at all. Let's look at Ben's lap then. The first sector was alright because it was raining on his entire lap. The first sector wasn't too bad, but his final sector was even slower than his Inter's lap. So, and he also disallowed anyway. But did he? Got a warning? Anyway, 30.1, way off. Got that a bit wrong, did Ben? Which is, if you get the Inter's pole, you go, alright, not too bad. But because he didn't get Inter's pole as well, that's why it's a bottle. Crazy, absolute crazy. And that's why I didn't want to do the Inter's pole lap unless I was going to get Inter's pole. And that's why I sent it so hard. Either get Inter's pole or abandon and do a slick lap. So I think the strategy was good, but I should have got either pole or Inter's pole, to be honest. But it's what it is. Oh, they won't fix it with Fabio. No. Welcome to Create Series. Right, so let's go back to the race setup. Well, I actually went a bit more aggressive in my quality setup today, having learned what I learned the other day. So I've now reverted to just the VSC setup exactly as it is. I did go a bit more aggressive than I normally would. So strategy then. First of all, let's have a look at there and stuff. So wow, hards will do 42 laps of the 53. The hards will go forever. That potentially means the hards are a bad tyre. Can't really remember what the hards are. But yeah, so I've got 2 sets of softs still, so I think I do start on softs because I've got 2. Probably the intention is to go... I mean, there's going to be safety cars, isn't there? So it's sort of soft, medium, hard. That'll probably be the intention. Game thinks hard, soft, soft is actually slightly quicker. I believe that. The other option would be to go soft, hard. Like that, one stop. Only about 4 seconds slower according to the game. But they will almost certainly... Actually, let's take my own advice from last week. Let's pretend the race is 10 laps shorter. There's a 53-lap race. There'll probably be a safety car 10 laps from the end. Last week it was 8 laps from the end. Which is, yeah, very good. Because they were 2 laps down. But let's pretend it's going to be a safety car 10 laps... not safety car. Let's pretend the race ends 10 laps sooner, right? So let's do a strategy with that in mind. And then if there's not a safety car, we just get to the end. We just you know, just hope the tyres last. If there is a safety car, we box. So with that in mind, I think the one stops are better. Because we can one stop. And there's even a little bit of flexibility with it. We can stop on lap 15. Early as lap 15 was late as lap 25. So I think we aim for that, unless it's a safety car, in which case we box down the safety car, right? I think let's aim to do that, what I've got there. And if there's a safety car 10 laps from the end, no worries. We box to... Well, we've got a free choice of tyres. We've got... On top of what we're planning to do with this one stop, we've got a set of softs, a set of mediums, and a set of hards. So we've literally got one of each tyre. So it gives us a lot of flexibility. Yeah, fuel. Yeah, stick some fuel out. Fuel... Only about half lap apparently, but... Greater series, so... We'll go light on that. I tend to be pretty good on fuel. So ideally we want about that much for pushing every lap, but... That... Another half lap down, I can easily do that as well. I think I'll go half lap down again. Because it's Creator Series. Easier to save fuel, it's hard to burn fuel. It might even go a bit more than that, but... Feels maybe a bit too aggressive to go more than that. There will be safety cars. In fact, York's Racing says it's guaranteed to be a safety car. Alright, let's go a lap under. We'll go a lap under. Even now, I could probably go lighter than that again, to be honest, but I don't think we need to go crazy with it. Softs are terrible. We've only got one set of mediums, though. So if I run that strategy, the one-stop strategy, it leaves me with one set of each tyre, so I've got a free choice then to change whatever I want to change. If I start mediums, that's my only set of mediums. So if there's a safety car, let's say 15 laps from the end, or 20 laps from the end, where I'll definitely want a set of mediums, I won't be able to do it. So let's go on the first 7 laps, start soft, yeah. I think that's the plan. Alright, has it been 2 minutes? It's probably been 2 minutes, hasn't it? It's been ages. Absolutely ages. A lap under, I'm genuinely tempted to go less. I don't know if it's an engine temp track, actually. That is something that maybe could be good to add to VSE. Not sure. Start on hards? Nah. Always better to start on the softer tyres. Great series. Especially when you've got 2 softs. Alright. Let's do it. 1 lap under? I'm going to go 1 lap under. I think I should probably do a bit more than that. Nah, 1 lap under's fine. 1 lap under's fine. Well, I'm going to ready up. I don't know what everyone else is doing. They're taking too long, so let's go. Oh, it's done the thing again where it's refreshed YouTube and it's just... Give us all the messages at once. Well, that time I did see the YouTube chats. It's almost like it refreshes and just re-gets all the YouTube chats all at once. Poochoo, very good. Any type of prediction for real life? I think Mercedes won't have it all their own way as much. I think Ferrari will probably quite comfortably beat Mercedes. No, not Mercedes. Ferrari will beat McLaren fairly comfortably in the end, I think. P1, baby. It's a bit scared of Crim, but you're not technically allowed to hit someone on formation laps anymore in Creator Series. Those times are gone, sadly. So everyone on softs then, guys. Become the prevailing strategy in Creator Series. Everyone the top 8 all on softs, so all in the same boat here.
Okay, radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
Big dive bomb coming here. I called it. I called it. I went to the middle and scared him so he didn't do it. He was all the way to the inside. Alrighty then. I'm tempted to go full sweat and disqualify myself from the formation lap. Karim's doing the esports strat. I'll try it. Oh, I won't do it. Yeah, he's going to disqualify himself. Shall I copy him? I'm going to copy him. I genuinely don't know what this does, but I'm going to copy him. GV's already done it or been hit. So I think that basically resets your tyres. So I've now got brand new tyres instead of those tyres that are done the formation lap. And I think it still retains your temperatures. That's where all the sweats do it. So we're going, look at all the top 4 have done it. It's so sweaty. But we're going full sweat today, so let's do it. VSC setup today. Yeah, these four setups are quality setup. So the only disadvantage to that, of course, it puts you a meter further back on the start, but not the end of the world. Yo, Alex, my favourite streamer. Thank you very much. Is that Julius? Julius? Julius. Thank you, Julius. For content reasons, if you could add one more creator to your series with Ben, what, the 2-player? I think GB would be a good shout. He's a decent driver and me and Ben get along with him well. Maybe. Don't know. Alright, come on guys, let's do it. Have a good launch here. Not getting a good launch. Lottie got a great launch. Oh my god, I missed it. Okay, we're underway. I thought it was terrible now. No longer in quality mode. Got lots of fuel on board. Not the best of starts. Lottie had a great start actually, but didn't end up getting that position from Grim. Bit cautious there through Degner 1. Didn't want to risk eventually getting a warning there. Right, tyre conservation mode then, chat. I'll see if I can take the lead, but I'll be conserving some tyres now. I'm pretty low on wing. DB's known for being incredibly low on wing, so I know Crim loves a dive bomb, so we've got to be mindful of him.
Okay, DRS
Looks like
is now
to me like Crim's a little bit higher than me on wing. Alright, I'll try and stay a bit close to GB this lap.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Trying to make it too processional today, like we get in Creator Series. I mean, not a great series, but any sports. Oh, bottomed out badly over that curb. Quite as close to GB as I wanted to be, but are we close enough? The race is quite powerful at Japan. It looks like I'm not quite close enough this time. Go again next time. Let's hit the curb on the first chicane. Oh, hello. Oh, good corner. Not quite as close to GB this lap as I was. Grim wants to get some moves done, but okay, GB's done the same thing as me last time. If we get the exit, it should be hopefully a relatively easy overtake now. We'll see.
Let's read the part time.
Okay, start actively conserving fuel, please, or we won't be finishing today. You need to be lifting
Ah,
off
not
the
easy.
throttle as you approach a corner. Let the drag slow you down a bit before you start active braking.
Which there's not a lot of grip out here. Tried it, not a lot of grip out there. You've got to get it done before that point, really. I play GB, leaving very fair room there. That was a good little battle, as brief as it was. Right, so Quinn will be interested now. He's probably got a bit more battery than us. That's a pretty good recharge track, so. Too deep. Not a great experience. That's what's put Grim all over me. Even closer this time. Surely this time it's close enough, but we haven't got as much battery this time, so we have to use it to fend from Karim. Just pinched inside just enough to get some grip that time.
Great
And we take the lead.
It looks so easy.
Fair play to GB. Very fair. We had to try and pinch as much as we dared there, while still being fair to try and get that grip on that apex, which we do manage to do. Right, our big recharge.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Got very early. It's not quite getting speed one, right? And isolate that, make sure GB couldn't get the jump on me. He's very close to me. Had a slightly better exit. Unless I've got more battery, this could be him re-overtaking us here. Yeah, let him go, let him go. Don't want to risk. I want to crash there. Very interesting. So I let him get too close there into the chicane, basically. And I didn't also nail the chicane, and he did. We know he was very quick there in quality, in the final sector.
And that's 46 laps of fuel remaining.
Bit better. Spoon 1. Two on the breakthrough spoon 2. We can get him now as we catch him by surprise, but now too far back. Go for recharge. Allow GB to recharge as well, of course, but that's okay. Just need to stick a bit closer this lap. Oh my god, genuinely almost hit him. I was expecting a bit of a concertina effect, but I didn't expect to get quite that close. Might just crank on a little bit of more front wing in the pits. Especially for dirty air. Woo! That was an overreaction, to be honest. I probably didn't need to catch that slide at all, but rather overreact than underreact and spin. Crim feels like Crim's cooked his tyres a little bit.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake, use overtake.
Once again, GB a bit further away than I'd like. Gonna have a full charge now, just like we have. Well, not full, but healthy. I don't know, the car's quite balanced. I quite like the balance when I'm in clear air, but when I'm in dirty air, I want a bit more front wing. I don't really know what to do here. I'm trying to catch you by surprise, but I'll have none of that, thank you, Crib. Keep an eye on him.
Gap to your teammate behind, 8.5 seconds.
Alright. Let's stick close to GB this lap. Keep pulling away from Krim. I think he has cooked his tyres. Go behind. Are we safety car? Is there two cars? There's two cars? No, there's not. It's the Sauber. So he's going again. So no safety car. Well, we're not close to GB this time.
Experience some
We've got a full charge.
in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
There's he, of course. Let's make that same mistake. Decent exit. Is it good enough?
44 laps
Yes, gets very good exits from there. Again, how to squeeze in there. squeeze. There's no grip on the outside, so you've got to squeeze over when you're still side by side, while leaving a fair amount of room, but just squeeze as much as you dare to get the grip. Okay, let's try and push now. I know my tyres are good compared to Krim's, but GB looks like he's pretty good on tyres too. Do without those mistakes, just letting GB get that much closer. Nail chicane this time, might be defending to turn one, we'll see. Okay, reasonable gap right now. Okay, should be a big enough gap now. We should have enough battery as well. So we retain the lead then, for now. It's just no grip. You go a little bit wide, there's no grip. That's crazy. That's starting to move around on me now. Quite a lot of sheep. Back off there because I took too much curb, a little bit more curb than I intended to take. I wasn't sure it was going to bounce too wide, so I had to be cautious. No point getting a silly penalty or a warning this early. Okay, should be much closer this lap. Keep again. To Ben, by the way. Ben's not managed to come through at all. Like him. Okay, again, should be enough of a gap. You had a better exit as well. GB had made a mistake on exit, I think. Okay. One apex that time. I've adapted a bit more now to the rears sliding a little bit more. All ready for it this time. We've just now seen that it's just 4 of us in a DRS train now. Got so heavily on this battle with GB, didn't even notice.
Laps of fuel remaining.
Delightful because it protects us from the undercut for most of the pack. Ben starting hard to went nowhere. Okay, see what Ben does then over the course of the race. Even more battery this lap. Every time Jimmy's not able to attack me, it means I can save my battery a little bit. Terrible varnish chicane. Am I going to get away with it? It's close up. He's still half a second away. I think I'm going to get away with it still. Yeah. Oh man, I'm just feeling like hell with turn 2. You're tiny wide and there's just no grip. No one's boxed. Trying to salve up.
Okay, be aware, the grip
That's some
levels
sort of
will
issue.
start falling away soon.
I think Lolly will be very happy with this. With Ben nowhere to be seen at the moment. We know it's Ben. He will be back. But right now, nowhere to be seen. While Lolly's in the top 4. Very happy with this for his championship. I think basically, if Lolly beats Ben today, although it wouldn't be championship, you know, 1 yet, it'll be all but. Because he'll have a 20-point plus lead going into the finale.
More. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Got boxing soon? Nah. Very happy with this. Okay, that was a good run for me, but we know GB's very good through there, and he's a bit close to this lap, but I still don't think he's close enough.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 15.3
Nah, not even
seconds.
trying. I was trying to keep it to the apex more there, but I just couldn't do it. I actually found this before. I've got some vague memories of this, actually. I think potentially the car bottoms out or something there. I just lose a load of time. Got some vague memories of this happening before. Something weird's going on. I just haven't got any grip there. Almost too wide. We get away with it. If you bottom out there, you know about it. Oh, a bit deep again. GB all over me. Good opportunity for him this lap. There it is.
Safety car deployed. Slow down.
I did say Yorit was racing today, so there probably will be a safety car.
Virtual safety car is deployed.
Probably get upgraded. Yeah, someone stopping on track. This will be almost certainly be upgraded. Well, obviously boxing regardless.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Safety car, safety car.
There it is.
No overtaking, reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up. With the safety car out, this is a good opportunity to pit. We'll be a bit longer than planned on the next tyres, but we can make it work. Just remember, we'll probably lose track position.
No, we won't. Everyone will be in. Everyone will be in. Can I take a bit more wing? Take 1 click more wing.
So that's 38 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, mate, that's it. Go,
Feel good?
go, go. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting.
Briefly worried there that Lolly's in front of me. Where's GB? Must be a glitch.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those
There it
tyres.
is. All right, we lead. And that's why you got to run long Creator Series, because you never know what's going to happen. Hopefully we've managed this risk well. GB's actually got mediums, interestingly, so he'll be desperate to get past me ASAP. We'll see what he does. Don't know what the difference is between medium and hard on this track. From here, I'd guess that GB's going to go medium, medium. Whereas I can go to the end drop on these tyres. It'll be a stretch, don't get me wrong.
Okay, we're coming up
Has
to
Crim's
the safety
AI just
car
overtaken
now.
GB's
Do
AI?
not pass it.
I think
You
it
are the
did.
leader. Follow the safety car.
Oh, gee, you'd have been so angry. Fuel situation? Oh yeah, I forgot about the fuel situation. Good point. We should save some, even though there'll probably be another safety car. We should save some while we can.
The team want you to shift up through the gears earlier. They think it'll save fuel.
Yeah, hard can go to the end, yeah. But again, realistically, there's going to be a safety car 10 laps on the end, so that's probably what we go for now. We'll see what happens with GB. Does he try and make it to there? Or does he box a bit before that? He went 10 laps on the end, 43. We've still got 30 laps to go till that point, really. Quite a lot. So will GB do 15-15? Let's see. Either way, we've got to make sure GB doesn't run away from us here. Got to make sure GB does not get away. So he will overtake us. Hopefully we can make him wait till DRS. But he will overtake us. It's then whether we can hold him off. Or not hold him off, sorry. It's when then we can stick with him, DRS. So everyone, well, first to fifth barring GB went hard, but those people behind went mediums, interestingly. Most behind went mediums. It's about, it was Yorit. Like I said, I literally considered adding more fuel at the start, and then I saw Yorit's waste, and I was like, there will be a safety car, so I'll take some fuel out. A little bit sad when you can predict that, isn't it? But it's what it is. Safety car. I was going to say being this lap, but the Sauber's still not caught, and I don't know if they'll catch this lap. Do you think they will? They might go another lap. Try and get ready just in case. So Ben currently P13, we'll keep an eye on him. If these hards are bad, he'll be happy to have got rid of them early. Clipbook driving to excite the race. Sure there'll be enough back in the pack. I'm going full sweat today.
And so that's 38 laps of fuel remaining.
Sure this was not my catch.
You're approaching the safety car. You're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind the safety car.
Confirmation, yeah, all good. One more lap then. Let's make sure we get tyres warming in this lap. And hard to get these a bit warmer. Warmed up a little bit. Not sure how Sal would end up not last. People box that last lap. Yeah, I think it did. Safson got to designs box. Well, these tires are still pretty cold. I've worked them about as hard as I can.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. You'll be controlling the pace on the restart. Keep it steady until the safety cars reach the pit lane.
Well, good launch by GB. It won't be enough to get us into turn one at least. It's about luck I'd ask for. Should we cover the inside because he's bottoming out turn two or something. Alright, now we've got these tyres warm. Luckily, other than GB, we've got some pretty good protection from behind. They're doing its thing, sector 1. And I'll see the tyres kicking a bit more for GB. Not close enough to send it on me.
Still looking good.
Very helpful. Very helpful, Mark. Well, he's not as close to me as I thought he would be. I'll still be very surprised if he doesn't get me when DRS gets enabled. Looks to me, based on the gap to Karim, that my tyre warming did do something. Put one to Karim already. So that'll even out. Kind of hung in the middle there. It's a bit of a tight track there, so you're about to go quite aggressive. You've got the inside around the outside. He hasn't got more battery than me.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled
like
DRS. DRS is now online.
Thank you, GB. Try to sneak up the inside. Smart driving, but didn't quite work. Right, so the main danger's over now. He's going to get us this lap. The main danger's over now. Because the tyres are mostly warm. That was the biggest danger, was that he was going to get us before our tyres were warm and then just run away. So we're going for a huge recharge this lap. And now we've got to hope that we've got enough pace to go with him, because of course there's only one DRS zone at Suzuka. So DRS is not that powerful. We've got to hope we can go with him for the rest of the lap. If he wants to go now, I probably should let him. DRS as well. They're still at 4/10 apparently. Going to get interesting now. We've got to try not lose 2 positions at once here with the DRS. We'll probably have more battery.
Okay, there are 35 laps of fuel remaining.
Sorry, Jimmy. I was a bit turning-y. Didn't want that to happen because now Krim will probably get me as well. Unfortunately, that's absolutely shafted us, chat. Absolutely shafted us, that. That's why I was trying to hope he's going to back out, but he just didn't quite do it.
Okay, the car ahead's beginning to pull away. You know what to do.
Not ideal. That's exactly what I was trying to avoid doing. Unfortunately, GB Way went for it. I'm kind of surprised he went for it there. He didn't really need to do that. It helped Krim a lot. Maybe that was one of his targets, maybe. I don't know how it would benefit him to have Krim ahead, but hoped he wouldn't do that. But I also needed to make sure I had some battery to be able to defend from DRS and on the start-finish straight. So a bit between rock and a hard place there. But yeah, a bit turn-in by me, so apologies to GB. Definitely a bit turn-in there. It's because I outbraked him, so it looked kind of like he was going to back out. Because again, he was going to get me anyway with DRS, so it looked kind of like he was going to back out. So I thought, oh, I'll try and squeeze over, then realised I did it way too much and almost just completely chopped across him. So I ended up compromising myself. It's a second gap here, hold on. I'm going to give myself a pat on the back for warming the tyres nicely on Karim. Suddenly, almost got away there. It'll be okay, I haven't got much battery, but send it pretty hard this lap, which we stay in DRS. We've got no battery. If Krim's got more battery than me, we could be in trouble here. Turn 2's a bit more normal now. Send it this lap, make sure we're not losing DRS here. Be big bottle if we do. You might get away from Krim this lap, actually, it's close. Yeah, I think Jimmy's going to do it. Oh, hello. That's a mistake there from Lolly. So Razin's recovered very well then. Remember, Razin started behind Ben. And he's up there in 4th place now with those softs. Fair play. How's Ben got to? Ben's only P12. I'm using way too much battery here. Way too much battery. But I've got to use it. Let's hope Grim hasn't got more somehow. Close. Oh, Alex. That's probably it. They've gotten away from me. Wow, where's this pace come from? Need a big lap now. Oh, Crim still gets DRS. Look at the double Crim losing DRS there. Need a big lap now, chat.
Gap to your teammate behind, 6.9
Need a big lap, and for ideally Crim not to get DRS. Oh, he lost, Razin, sorry, Razin lost the position again.
And we've got 32 laps of fuel left in the tank.
Well, I got a good pace in the first stint. At the moment, I feel like I'm on the back foot. Crim seems a bit quicker. Fair play. Fair play. No more DRS for me. Let's hope Crim doesn't get it. Which I don't think he's going to. At least we're all on level pegging now. Oh, did he get it? Ah, now I've got to keep an eye out for Lolly. DB for me. Don't think Crim got DRS. Yeah, fair play. Very good pace from Crim. Very, very good pace. We know he's not slow, but that was insane. Another safety car now would frustrate GB.
Okay, clear.
Okay, let's just concentrate on Lolly now. Sure, we're not letting Lolly have an easy overtake. He's got no battery. So Lolly's too busy losing positions to Razin again. Oh, no, windy. Come on. Razin got the battery to keep DRS. Find it all and see. Let's see. Very close whether he got it or not. Oh, just a sweaty race today, chat. Very sweaty. Now, if Razin got DRS and he's got battery, he might be able to get past me, but I don't think... we're all good. Don't think he got DRS. So will Lolly come straight back through? He will. Better. That was much better. Work with Razin. Well, he's just not close enough right now. I know I did just take the DRS off him, but I don't think dropping more positions is going to be beneficial to me. If he was on mediums and faster than GB, maybe, but I think those softs are going to die too soon. That's that, by the way. I was half a tenth quicker than Karim. So I'm a bit slower this lap. Not a good spoon particularly. Do I want all my battery? Nah, because I'm pretty sure Lolly will have enough battery to stay with me, so I don't think it's smart to burn all my battery here. Then get the RS. I don't want to be losing more positions, ideally. Well, he's close. I don't think he's close enough. Little 4, not so good for me that last lap. 4 tenths to Grim that last lap.
29 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, turn car. It just doesn't do turn 2 at all. Again, I've got some vague memories of finding this before. It just to bottom out a little bit.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Now, my tyre tends to be pretty good, so if we can just look after the tyres, we might be able to come on strong later on. Obviously, we know that GB will come back to us with those mediums, eventually. Ends up to P10, he is now the lead Red Bull, but he's in that pack behind, a little way off. That was a good spoon 1. That was an alright spoon 2, but a bit early on the throttle. Now chicane, or Wally's going to get us. Well, it wasn't nailed. He's all over us. He's going to get us here. That was a very poor chicane.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 1.8 seconds.
Oh my god, turn car. Jesus. So unfortunately, that bit of battling there is going to cost even more time to the car in front, so I need to do better than that to make sure we're not side by side. We're a little bit under on fuel, I think, but not too badly. There you go. 0.18 under on fuel. It's fine. Need that. Probably might get us here. There's some grass right on my apex. That corner. Okay, he's a bit further back. I think we're okay this time. We have a bit less battery maybe.
Okay, so we're
Half a second lost to Grim that last lap.
17.9 seconds.
Okay, better turn 2. Let's keep doing that. Yeah, fair play. Grim's got some great pace. Really strong pace. We didn't really get to see that in the first stint. And that's partly why I didn't want to let him through. Grim wide there? He might have been. Got a train behind us, but Raz isn't at the moment, maybe because of the DRS train, but Raz isn't able to do anything about Lolly, those softs, and that's why I didn't want to let him through.
Okay, so we've got 27
further away this time.
laps of fuel remaining. 27 laps.
Better chicane. That does seem to be my weak spot, this track. Out to 31.2, that's a bit more like it, but still over a tenth slower than Karim. I'm putting in some mega laps right now. My only hope is that Krim is underfueled. Krim is underfueled. That explains the pace advantage, but I would be surprised if he is. It's just rapid. Recharged a little bit more aggressively this lap and also didn't have to use it all on the start finish straight, so that's giving me a bit more charge.
Overtake and burn off some of this energy.
I'm enjoying this feeling, just fading away from leaders. Oh, 2 on throttle again. Supposed to be wide. Could we looking good for the win? Nah, it's too early to say that. Way too early to say that.
And gap to the car in front, 2.8 seconds.
He's got a good pace right now, but this Creator Series, anything can happen. Creator Series is ready to start by pace, exactly. Oh,
The car ahead starting to create a gap.
one was off there, so I think it might have been rousing. We've got another break in this DRS train. We might have just been just me and Lolly. And then maybe we should DRS share with him now. Let's just make sure Vince is away first. Should we DRS share with him? Plus 0.25, yes, Scrib's actually got more fuel in this. I mean, I would have been surprised if he was under. That was about the only... Terrible. That was about the only saving grace to me on pace, but sadly it's not come to be. And it's just straight up faster. Okay, I'm going to keep Lolly away for now. Well, should we... Oh, well... Maybe I should have burnt more battery this lap to let him go. No, he's not close enough. If he's been close enough to be side by side there, I was going to let him go, but he's not close enough. So, do I burn battery now and let Krim get my DRS? It's just... DRS sharing doesn't really work that well. Like, you've got... Like, Rob, if you practice it, and if you're teammates or something, it can work really well. But the odds of it working out are slim. Like, it would only take once or twice for for Lolly to defend, and us be side by side, turn 1 and 2. And then suddenly, any advance you gain by maybe a tenth a lap is just gone. So it just doesn't... Unless it's like really obvious how to do it, or you can control it a bit more, having 2 DRS zones back to back. But look, what I will say is I won't fight him if he gets close enough to be side by side with me. I won't fight him. That's all I'll say. But for now, I'm not gonna give it to him. And yeah, maybe it's not enough to catch guys in front anyway. I'm still losing about 2 cents a lap to Karim. Go for it there. Didn't quite get close enough. Close there though. Okay, I'm going to let him go now.
Gap to your teammate behind, 26.
I can give him a promise. We'll see if this works out for us. I tell batch off really early in the straight there, which is earlier than I wanted to. Just to make my light flash, to show him. I'm going to let you go. Right, now go, Lolly. I want you to put some good laps now. And hopefully, DRS share. Got loads of batteries, so. I was 4 tenths to Krim as I let him go there. I can get back past Lolly here. Let's see how much I gain back. Very silly warning. He's going to fight it. I don't think I'm close enough, am I?
Tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Oh, wait. I'm going to wait. No, Lolly. Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to let each other go as well. This is exactly what I was worried about, chat. He's not going to work with me here, so... And we lost 4 tenths to Krim again that last lap. So Lolly with DRS still lost 4 tenths to Krim. Not working at all. That's crazy. His raw pace is just not good enough for... He just you know, save his battery, whatever. Take him back, yeah, we'll try. It's a pretty good spoon. We're 6 tenths back. Deep in that. There we go, it's close enough anyway.
Okay, we've got 21 laps of fuel left. 21 laps. Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
Not. Definitely not. We're just 5 seconds away now, right? Let's see what Lolly's pace was last lap. I was losing, on average, about 2 tenths to Karim every lap. Let's see what Lolly lost last lap. I can. If he's quicker, then I should probably just sit here anyway. Oh my god. I think Karim must have gotten DRS on GB because he lost so much. Yeah, he's with him now, okay. He was a tenth quicker than GB last lap, was Lolly. But yeah, I mean he lost 7 tenths to Karim, but that's because Karim had DRS. But that's what DRS should give you. And Lolly just didn't gain anything with DRS, so yeah. This isn't working for us, but it's all good. Now unfortunately what will probably happen now is GB will let Karim go and then get towed on by Karim. So we're not going to gain any advantage from those guys battling or anything. I'm just not good enough for the chicane. I suck at it. Everyone else seems to be better than me through there for some reason. Okay, last lap he was... Yeah, okay, he was a good chunk quicker than GB last lap, and GB hasn't let Karim go. Good for our race. Yeah, we gained like 8 tenths on the leaders last lap. If they're battling or something, but... that was a reasonable lap by Karim at Lolly, I think.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
Karim's not all over GB. He's going on the front. GB's disconnected. GB's disconnected. No way. What's happened to GB? It's just GB, isn't it? Fortunately, he's absolutely nailing this chicane every single time. We're a lot closer now. Surely this is close enough, isn't it?
Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push.
Turn his back off so we can let us go. Cool. Happy with that. Oh god. Bottomed out me there. Tell Mom I got away with it. Alright, let's push that out now, chat. Push that out. Now we got the clean air. Oh, that's brutal for GB, man. Absolutely brutal. So we should be quicker than Crim this lap because of DRS. We should be. Last lap we did get 8/10 on Crim last lap. He was behind GB for half the lap, and I don't know, you know, maybe side by side or something, I don't know. But this lap we know he's not, so let's see.
Okay, fuel levels now at 19 laps. 19 laps.
Alex trying to hide a smiley on GB.
Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
Again, if Lollie's close, I'll let him go. GB, I gained 6/10. Okay. I'll let him go next time. Maybe we shouldn't let him go that time, I don't know. Was that dumb? Was that dumb? Maybe that was dumb. I did just gain 6/10 on Grim last lap. With DRS. And that's what you should be doing. As soon as you get DRS, you should be nailing a lap. I think I should let Lolly go. I think that was dumb of me, wasn't it? I'm not gaining on Grim this lap. Go shift down 130. I'm shifting down for extra recharge. Basic super clipping. Well, Ollie's not very close right now. Not gonna let him go if he's that far back.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
Like I said, 6/10. No, he had a bad exit. Not this lap either then. They won 1, about a 10th quicker than Crim. Not quite that much actually, but half a 10th quicker than Crim. Is that our time to shine now? And it's only half a 10th. Our timer tends to be pretty good. Oh. Always in deep there, always in deep. Come on, Lolly, you want to go? Go. Good spoon. Yeah, GB disconnected, I think. Internet issues, I guess. nothing. Probably nowhere near close enough. That's a good lap as well. 2 tenths quicker than Grim last lap. Is it happening? Well, we'd be doing even better if we were DRS showing with Lolly. Right now, he's not showing the pace he showed at the start of the stint, so I don't know if these guys' tyres have gone off a little bit, maybe. But whether Lolly would be slower if he was in front.
And we've got 16 laps of fuel left. 16 laps.
Pushing now, chap. Now I've got a chance to catch Grim. I'm pushing now. And is it a chance, or has he just stopped pushing so much? Has he got some in hand? Don't know. Lolly hasn't been that fast. Yeah, Lolly's not super quick. I'm just concerned about fuel. Okay, well I'm a little bit under fuel as well, but I think I've got less fuel than Crim. There's Ben, 18 seconds back from those mediums, but there will be a safety car. Remember, we've actually got a completely free tyre choice this week, if and when there is a safety car. A little bit deep. As Lolly's exit. Not quite. Not quite. I think it needs to be about a tenth closer for us to let him go. So I did lose about a tenth of Quinn that last lap. That's a full chicane. Must have lost a lot of time with that back marker. Let's hope the same fate doesn't befall me. Oh, it's concept is disconnected. Love to get some DRS off him, but it's not going to work. We're out of the area though where we're going to get dirty air. We should just get some slipstream here, so this should overall benefit us very slightly. Surely his AI moves over. No, there we go. I was going to say, should we sit behind him to get DRS? And then I realised, obviously, he's got blue flags. I was expecting to move over, then he did. If he had a power cut? Oh, man. As if. That's brutal for GB. Absolutely brutal. That wrong. And that wrong. Alright, still not close enough. 6 tenths. 1, 2, not so good that one, but I still gave 4 tenths on Crim. I think he must have got 30 air from the AI lap kart. I want to try him in the 30s every lap, really. I'll be catching Crim every lap then. He's doing very consistent 31. 2, 31, 1. If we can get into the 30s, 8.9, we'll catch him every lap by a reasonably healthy amount. I need to nail the laps. Ben's pace looks pretty good as well on the same tyres. But that's Tom 97 actually. I don't know if they're DRS sharing, but they've maintained that gap to us. Grim's putting in a big lap here. I'm putting in a stinker, but I don't think it's a stinker from me. Seven minutes to safety car, yeah, lap 43 is the likely time.
Laps of fuel remaining.
That's in the pits. 31.0, but a 30.8 for Karim. There you go, it was Karim doing a big lap there. Big lap from Karim. Big statement there. You ain't catching me, buddy. Big lap from Karim. Decent lap for me, 31.0. I did want to be in the 30.9s, but 31.0 is pretty damn close to it. He did a 30.8, so that's a big lap. So I think it was just more that Krim wasn't pushing as hard as he could do. That's why we were catching him. All right, so with that in mind then, do we continue working with Lolly? Even though we're definitely a bit quicker than Lolly. No, actually, no. No, I'm not going to. Just purely because we're about to get a safety car, probably. I'm with being behind Lolly on the safety car. Seems to have him quite comfortably under control. I think his tyres have gone off just enough that he's not a major threat now, Lolly. Unless I make a mistake somewhere. Oh, there's a mistake. Why am I getting a warning there, Alex? Just drove off the track. That's 2 warnings now. Major of a penalty. Very bad on a track. It's not big for penalties. Right, gonna do a better chicane there, maybe. 1-2. Also for speed, yeah, 30.7 for Grim. We lost half a second that last lap, chat. Grim had time in the bag, time in hand. He just wasn't using it. But Grim, on raw pace, has got this race won. There'll probably be a safety car soon, so hopefully we can do something about him. But on raw pace, he's looking pretty strong, I'd say. But the big question now is what tyres we go for. Do we go for softs or do we go for mediums? Assuming there is going to be a safety car. Like I said, Lolly, although this won't be the result he wants right now, this will all but give him the championship. Not literally, but we're going to the final round of the season leading by something like, I don't know, 20, 24 points. Well, Lolly will be quite happy here. Yeah, I think softs are probably the tyre. I'm not confident about that. Yeah, true, yeah. If it's safety car 10 laps to go, it's actually only 8 laps green flag racing. Yeah, that's a really very good point. Very good point. A bit better on the brakes there. Ah, got the curb wrong again. As close as he has been, but he's not close enough. 1-1, 30.8 again for Grim. Yeah, like I said, he's not pushing as hard as he could. What do you reckon of the chat? 1 more lap to the safety car? To be fair though, I think only Concept is a lap down and he's actually not driving the car. GB's not, I doubt GB will put it in the wall. He'll want to then stay into his race, assuming he is back in. Actually, I don't know if I've seen GB reconnect, maybe he's not back in. But yeah, so I don't know if anyone will want to put it in the wall. Give us the safety car. And honestly speaking, I won't be upset with that. I'm happy with that.
And that's 11 laps of fuel remaining.
I don't mind there not being a safety car. Karim, let's be real, is a deserving winner today. Let's look at the... I led for a bit, and I could have taken pole. Not for a bit of a rough lap. But Karim has had the race pace. He's been consistently 2 to 3 tenths a lap quicker. Last lap it was 3 tenths. A little batch that time, because Lolly's a bit closer. I just suck at that final chicane so bad. And Lolly's not close enough still, thankfully, but I'm just consistently losing time. Am I losing time to Krim there as well? Yeah, 4 tenths that last lap to Krim. He's now consistently doing a 30.8. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. Let me see it again. See the chat? Safety car this lap? Like I said, I don't think anyone's a lap down, so in theory we can't get caught out like we did in Kota. Vince, well, probably waiting for that safety car that I'm talking about. And he go to the end on those mediums. Remember, I am racing Vince in the championship, although I'm going to miss the final round, so I almost certainly will finish. Oh, there where I am. 6th or something in the championship, but Unfortunately, Karim is one of the people that's only a few points in front of me. I want to say Karim's something like 11 points in front of me, so... Karim has a whoopsie. I could be third in the championship after this race. There it is. Oh. No. Brief yellow. Does that mean someone's about to do it? Ooh. Slide there, exit. 31-1. 31-0 for Karim. We only lost about half a tenth that last lap, but it's enough. Right. There's not one this lap. There may not be one. There still could be a random one, obviously. But some people still are on their 10th lap. Still possible we get one. Let's just make sure we're keeping Lolly at bay here. Keep putting these 31 zeros pretty much. I think that's enough to keep Lolly at bay as long as I don't make a mistake in the final corner. Well, he's close to this lap. Has he been being patient? Now he's attacking. We'll see. Not great. Good for GB as well. It would have been cool to have him in this race. He's looking like he was holding off Grim for a little while. Whether he could have kept that up or not, I don't know, but he was able to do that. That would have been fascinating to see the pace and how all that would have come together. Right, Lolly might go for it. Yeah, need to nail this. Pretty good. Is it good enough? He's close than he has been, but he is 4/10 back. We've got enough battery. 31-3 for me only that last lap. That's why he's a bit closer then. 31-2 for Grim. Well, he didn't go for it. Is he in championship mode?
And that's 8 laps of fuel remaining.
To be honest, I think today I would have taken a safety car 10 laps from the end for once. I think it would. I do think because often what it does is it doesn't necessarily enhance the show at the front. But I think today it would have done because obviously this is a bit of a procession right now. And although me and Lolly are having a bit of a race here. It's not a ding-dong battle, is it? Well, I actually think it would have enhanced the show at the front today, but as I said, I'm not going to moan about it because I don't love them. Like I said, Karim is the deserving winner. But not like we got a false result here. Quali bottlers have not been able to recover despite them getting a safety car at some point. Right, now Lolly's a bit closer now. Lolly, this is not done on Lolly. Not at all. It's pretty good. Good enough. I'm having to burn, what I've learned over the course of this race is if you let your rival get too close into the chicane, especially for me because I'm not good at the chicane, they've got a good chance of overtaking you. That's what I've learned. Whereas before I was saving some battery into chicane thinking they're close but should be alright as long as I've got battery. That wasn't the case. So I'm now burning a bit more battery right the way up to 130R, which is leaving me a bit less for the main straight. But it's meaning they're just not close enough to be able to attack. So Crim's backed off again. Just getting a 10th on him last lap. 31-1 for me. Very, very consistent. Whoa. Do without that. Right, sit for Wally though. Oh yeah, fuel. Fuel. Oh, fuel's a big issue, turns out. Oh, hold on, this race is not over. I thought it was going to be about 0.1 or 0.2 down. Fuel is a big issue, chat. Hold the phone. What do we do here? Do we let Lolly go and attack him later on? Or do we try and save it while he's in front of us? Oh, I let it close here. That's a lot of fuel. I was a bit undecided on Lolly there, so I ended up letting him get close. Wasn't necessarily intentional. Okay, we're going to try and save the fuel with staying in front. If he gets us, we'll go do a big fuel save and attack him at the end. That's quite a lot of fuel to save, guys, in not a lot of time. I'm going to try and save it in front of Lolly. I don't think I will be able to. I'm probably losing half a second a lap now. That last lap was already a 0.4, my worst lap in a while. Not even saved that much. I think we can save a bit more than that, don't we?
Okay, there's enough fuel to do 6 more laps.
Ricky punted Ben off track. Amazing. Risky business to take one into there, but I've got to... Oh, mess that up there. I've messed that up. I think you're okay. Don't think it's going to affect it for him. Alright. No, I think there's enough what I've just saved there. So if I can keep doing that, then I'm alright. It was a 31.6 for me last lap. A half a second slow. I did say I was losing about half a second with his fuel saving. I absolutely nailed it. Tierra's sorting me out here on Lolly. You forgot about fuel. Mad that. Too much battery here. This isn't ideal. Might get us. Okay, if he does get us, it means we can do an emergency save and attack him as soon as we can. Where's Razin got Vince? Yeah, I think he's going to get us here, chat. I can't use any more battery in that, otherwise it'll get me down the straight anyway. If I can nail this, I might have half a chance. I've not nailed it immediately. Good exit. Is it enough? 4/10, is it enough? I haven't got much battery. 31.7, about a tenth slower again. Had to lift the coast in front of him there, wasn't ideal, but I kept on throttle a bit later than I did the previous lap. So what I'm doing here is obviously lifting and coasting. That's the most obvious thing I'm doing. You guys can see that very clearly. But I'm also slightly short shifting. I don't find short shifting to be that effective. They're very slightly short shifting as well. Making sure I'm not revving the engine too high. But also I'm being very purposeful with the throttle. That's a key way that I save fuel other than lifting and coasting. So like, I only get on the throttle when I want to get on the throttle. I'm not hustling the car. I'm not pressing throttle a little bit through corners for pace. I'm only getting on the throttle when I actually want to accelerate. Ollie might get us here again. Again, we need to nail this final chicane.
Okay, pit in this lap and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it.
Maybe burn more than I wanted to there.
As you approach.
Opted for the exit, opted for the exit. He's too close, he's too close, he's going to get us. I think, unless he's got no battery, but I think he has got battery. I'll try and defend, but I don't think I can. Oh, well judged, just. All right. We'll try and get it back in a minute, chap.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
Try and get back in a minute, but for now, let's just have a big save while sticking with him. All we want is to stay in DRS range. That's all we want. We don't want any more than that. Not going to use... Nah, this is a little bit.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Now, bear in mind, this has cost me half a second of pace. This fuel save. Very poor exit. Close, okay. I need to drop the fuel save for a moment, as in stop doing it. Further back than I want it to be. It'll be okay to get the DRS, but only just. But I haven't fuel saved enough this lap. How fast is Razin catching us? About a second a lap. Should be good on Razin.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed
Why is
limit
Mark
lines
like trying to make a box all the time?
Make sure you don't spin.
Especially, I understand earlier on, but now, why? I think he's got us. I think I've waited too long for this fuel save.
You're dropping a second.
I think he's going to get us.
Behind. 1 second.
I think he's going to get us. I think this might be P3 for us, chat. I'll try. I will try, but this is going to be very difficult from here. So right now, I'm just trying to fuel save. I'm just trying to stay in DRS and fuel save. I'm not even trying to overtake him, so we've got that small problem of trying to overtake him, which we've got to do next lap. That was a bit deep. A bit close to this lap at least. Not by much. Actually, I'll be close to that, I don't think you are. Tiny lifting coast there. Doing it for now. Well, we've got to attack at the end of this next lap. Right, so we're going to reduce the lifting coast quite a lot. This lap, we've got to get as close to as possible to have any chance of still getting this P2. I've got to still try. Then we'll have to do a big fuel save on the last lap and pray. Right there, that'll help. See a little one there, just when I can get away with it, a little one, little lifting coasts. Which is not going to be enough, but we're just going to have to hope we can get in front of him and then do it a lot on the last lap. Definitely close up. A little tiny bit deep there, it's okay. Oh my god, let's give myself a penalty. Not the best spoon too. We saved any fuel this lap. Need a big save on the last lap. Luckily we've got a good gap behind. I'm just not good enough through here. I'll send me a penalty as well. That's not close enough, is it? Surely. I don't think we've got enough battery either.
1 lap of fuel left now. The tank's
no battery. No battery. Fair play, Lolly. Fair play. All right, let's just get this car to the end.
Bring it home.
Let's get this car to the end. See if we can save pretty much 0.1 in a lap. Actually, it's not too bad. Still keep on him just in case. I'm not gonna give up because he might make a mistake and then I can maybe get him. But I need to make sure I can get this car to the end. I'm not the sort of person who's gonna pause or anything. I'd like to be had enough fuel to actually get to the line as well, rather than just running out as I get to the line. Small hesitation now on throttle. Nah, I'm going to have to lift and coast into the final corner, unfortunately, so I'm not going to be able to send on him, I don't think. I might have to run out to the line, let's see. To nail this. Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad, I'm close-ish to him. Nah. Not close enough. Not close enough. Not going for outrageous send. Don't need to. And we do end up making it on fuel. Fair play to Lolly. Fair play to Lolly. Bigger fair play to Grim, I should say, probably. Grim, you know, just great race, really. Really good move on me. Capitalising on the GB stuff. Really nice move. Absolutely nailed me, and then just had better pace. He was... He was 2-3 cents a lap quicker. 2 or 3 cents a lap quicker was Grim, so absolutely deserving winner today. Fair play. Win was not on the cards. And Lolly as well. I think I could have beaten him if I realised the fuel earlier. Bit of a mistake for me there to do that. Did Grid Jokes actually get P7? It's unbelievable. That's a great result for Grid Jokes. Fair play. Ben only P10. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I did say, chat, if Lolly's going to win the championship today, he needs a Ben bottle when he got one. But it's not going to be enough for the championship, I don't think. That's 20 points for second. But even if Ben scored no points, he'd be 38 ahead, which is enough. But obviously Ben scored some points, so Ben is still mathematically in the championship, mathematically. But with that poor day today for Ben, only P10, that's not gonna be enough. He got beat by Matt 2-on-2 as well. Fratic Grid Jokes. It's not many people that Ben's getting beaten by. Other than that, we did have usual names at the top bar, and obviously GB was an unfortunate disconnect. That was super unfortunate for him. But yeah, fair play. Honestly, fair play to the guys in front. I've got a lot of respect for it. There was no cheese today. There was no silly incidents. There was no luck. It was a straight up and down race today. Straight up and down race. And those two beat me fair and square. Definitely could have beaten Lolly with a smarter race management from me, but could not have beaten Crim today. Could not have beaten Crim today. He was just too good. Too damn good. Oh man. Watch Ricky straight line and Ben. Oh dear. We have a look. Well, we know Ben was with Tom 97, so Ben, you know, we know Ben isn't quicker than Tom 97. So Ben, the GB gets the fastest. Oh, because of course he rejoined, didn't he? Yeah. Grim wins, obviously. GB fastest lap, driver of the day, and most overtakes for Razin. Matt 2-on-2 gets cleanest driver. Fair play. I got 2 warnings today, so never in contention for that. Say this, I keep forgetting recently. Yeah, so Ben was with Tom 97. So I'm not saying he couldn't have beaten Tom 97, but he wouldn't have been able to, you know, get him and pull away. Tom 97 is just too good. So I think max and P5 for Ben today. Primarily driven by the quali bottle, but yeah, it sounds like he was smashed into by who was it that smashed into him? Ricky, which maybe compromised him further. 40 seconds back in the end. Wowzers. Wowzers. 40 seconds. And there was a safety car. There was a safety car after about 15 laps. That's brutal. That is brutal. And to be fair to Razin, he started where Ben started. Razin was only 10 seconds back from the back of the grid with only one early safety car. Could argue deserving a driver of the day, but it's got to go to Crim with that pace. Absolutely fair play. Lolly drove a very solid race as well. Razin, super strong. I think I was probably the worst driver of the top 4 today, to be honest. The worst driver of the top 4. So that's what I get for my podium. Actually driving worse than the podium positions. Very good. Yeah, super fortunate for GB as well. I really feel for him, man. That's brutal. That's brutal. But anyway, right. I will join the interview channel. Hopefully Grim's in it. He is. GG's Grim, man. Awesome pace today. Deserving winner.
GG's, guys. GG's. I was surprised there was no late safety car, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think we were all expecting it 10 laps from the end.
Hello.
But
yeah.
Hey, Lolly. Good race, Lolly.
GG, Alex. GG.
I realised I had to save fuel too late. I'm sure you realised, but
yeah,
I was...
they say to me that's why I overtake you.
Yeah, I held on for a couple of laps while fuel saving, but I was like, he's going to get me at some point. And even then, I had 0 to the line, so I couldn't do anything more.
You guys are boring with your one-stops, man. Get out. You boring. Alright, treat it as a sweat fest, alright? Have some fun.
Listen,
That's literally my title today, to be fair. Go full sweat, so... Not
The
going to
safety
complain.
car came out on lap 13. I was pitting lap 13 regardless, so I'll take
Yeah,
it.
that shafted
Don't
me
believe
because I
you.
was on mediums. But fair play.
Fair play, Razzie though. Like from the back, show him what those other guys could have done. Tom and Ben. I'm all the way back there.
Yeah,
It's
I
only
mean-
10 seconds back from the lead with only one early safety car. That's a very impressive drive.
Yeah, I wanted to start at the back the whole time. It was one more I was going for today, so I was quite happy with it. Not too bad.
Yeah, watch the
GG's,
Ricky incident.
guys.
Someone got a
GG's,
link.
bro.
Someone got a clip. Someone can grab a clip for me somewhere for the thing. Or I'll go grab it myself. It's fine. We'll go grab it. Unless someone's got one to hand. Go on board with Ben.
You say there was a Gillon crash?
There was no Gillon crash.
Someone will catch us.
Oh, hang on. Hang on a minute. I need to restart my browser because it's going to lag. Hold on a second. Give me a second here, chat.
Who this week did tell the world that he would be pushing Ben off the track if he pushed him off. That was heard and remembered. Alex, how are you?
Well, I'm good, thank you. Fortunately, no reason to do that today. Ben had a big old bottle, so it wasn't anywhere near him. So yeah, went full sweat today though. I did try hard today. Had some good pace, but Karim was just that much better. And unfortunately, ran out of kind of had to manage fuel at the end there, which allowed Lolly to come through and just wasn't able to get him back. So yeah, to be honest, I actually think I was the worst driver of the top four. I think all the rest of the top four drove better than me today. Razin from the back to come all the way back to only 10 seconds back from the win, despite there only being one early safety car. That was impressive. Obviously, Karim had amazing pace, and Lolly was just super smart today. So yeah, very impressive.
Yeah, no, definitely you were up there, but it seemed like there was always just someone that was just a couple of tens each lap. Is Japan one of these tracks for you, or was this just they just pulled something out of the bag?
Don't know, to be honest. I felt like my pace was pretty good, especially in quali. I feel like I did a bit of like esports quali practice the other day, so that definitely helped me. I definitely, with a slightly better lap, would have been pole. It's just been a little bit of a scruffy lap, so only be 200s back. I was happy with that, and seemed to have a good pace on the mediums in the first stint. But yeah, Karim was just straight up faster. There was a while once the tyre wear started to kick in where I started catching him, and I was thinking, okay, maybe we can get him. But then he turned on the afterburners and off he went again. 2 or 3 tenths a lap every single lap, and he was just gone. So yeah, I don't think I did much wrong. Karim was just better.
Yeah, I feel like you were done dirty a little bit by GB's disconnect. That obviously, if him and Kareem had fought a bit more, then maybe you would have got back into it. But obviously, that as long as Kareem didn't mess up, that kind of gave him the win. Unfortunately. All right, looking on to next week. Are you doing it for the finale?
Sadly not. I'm going to be on holiday in Cornwall next week, so I'm actually very sad about that because I haven't seen the actual standings right now. But I was trying to beat Vince in the standings, and then in the end I was only about 10 points back from like third, which would be mega. Missing 3 races to still get third would have been insane. But yeah, unfortunately I'm not here next week, so it'll probably be 6th place for me, which I think might be my worst full-time championship finishing position, maybe. The asterisk that I've missed 4 of the 10 races. But still, I would still hope to finish a bit better than that. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, everyone's been super good this season. Like obviously Vince is up his pace a lot, and Lolly obviously more so than most. He's a champion elect now, isn't he? But everyone has been super good this season. A lot of respect for it.
Love it. Well, you enjoy your holiday, and we'll hopefully see you back next season. All right.
Cheers, guys. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Right, let's go. Oh, you got a clip for me. Let's have a look. Oh, I need to restart my browser. Hold on. Just give me a sec, chat. Give me a sec here. That worked. Right. New chat. No, I should still have chat. Sorry, chat. Give me a sec. I switched hardware acceleration on and off for reasons. Here we go. Right. So what? So Ricky's slow here. Has Ben got much better? Oh, Ben's on softs. Why is Ben hitting the back of him?
Yeah, now you're going to burn all your battery as well. Very good.
Maybe got some lag.
Hello?
Oh, God. Pretty spicy.
Bro.
Ben's in none. No.
Yeah, very good. This is the guy who intentionally helped his teammate win a race.
That is not as bad as what's made out. That is not as bad as what was made out. I'm not saying it's great, but Ben's got the entitlement thing going on again. Like, okay, great. You got better tyres, you're faster. Brilliant. Congrats. So then why is he smashing into the back of him here? What are you doing? That's 100% on Ben. No thought of an apology or like, whoops, oh, sorry, you know, didn't mean to do that. No, just stony-faced. So he's caused that, and then gets frustrated here that he's burning battery, which of course, again, entitlement. Like, so? He can burn battery if he wants to. What? Hello?
Yeah, now you're going to burn all your battery as
so Moan's
well.
here.
Very good.
And a bit of contact there, but this is pretty tight. Probably doesn't give enough room there. Again, Ben's trying to go on the outside of here, which is never that wise, but gets away with it. Lots of contact, but I don't like...
All your battery as well. Very good.
Other than the squeeze on the entry, there.
Hello?
I don't think that's just racing. That's just racing. That's just create a series racing right there. This one though, obviously, isn't the best from Ricky. But again, look at Ben. This is what I mean by entitlement stuff. He's in none. He's got 50% battery. He's much quicker anyway than Ricky. So it's not like if he burns with battery, Ricky's going to get him back straight away. No, absolutely not. He's much quicker. He'll probably gain 3 tenths, 4 tenths in the next corner alone. Just burn a little bit of battery down this straight, because he's got a bad exit there because of the contact. Burn a little bit of battery down this straight to stop him go for it. That's what I would have done. 100%. There's no way I'm in none with a car that close. Regardless of whether he should be doing that or not. So, bit of entitlement from Ben there to say like, nah, you're not allowed to send it on. Fair play to Ben for leaving room here. He didn't leave much. But that's, I don't believe he's turned in like Ben normally would. So I don't think Ben particularly does anything wrong here, but obviously Ricky does hit him.
This is the guy.
We need to see on board with Ricky to see what he did wrong there. But that's not that bad. That's just create a series, chat. That's literally just create a series. Ben's been entitled. Ricky's not driving the best, but again, that's create a series. There's lots of contact when moves happen. People don't drive the best. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Really not that bad. I don't think Ricky. We'll look at his onboard POV, but I don't think he does that much wrong there. But we need to see his onboard for the braking, because if he does just get it massively wrong and just brake too late and smash into Ben, then that's not good. But on Ricky's POV, it may be him turning in. So let's have a look. Have we got a clip? Have we got a clip of Ricky or?
Appena preso un Fanatec, dove posso imparare come capire se testarlo? YouTube. Video di YouTube, trovi un sacco di tutorial sicuramente, ma anche i...
That's just GB. I think. What lap was that again, chat? Oh, hang on. What lap was it? The lap. Near the end, 46. Lap 46.
Haha. Anche per ole.
So right now, Ben's nowhere to be seen. Because Ben was definitely implying that he was like holding him up on purpose, wasn't he? And like unfairly treating him. The 2.5 seconds back. Start a lap. I mean, literally, Ben's not been held up. He was moaning like, oh, this is the guy that helped his teammate. Like, oh, now you burn battery, as if he's been holding him up for ages. He's 2.5 seconds back going into turn 1. It's not like he's purposely been shafting Ben. I'm not saying it's smart racing for Ricky to fight this, but you don't have to jump out the way just because somebody's faster. That's not the rules. That's never the rules in any racing series, unless it's your lap down. Gets hit by Ben there. So this is squeezy. That's not enough room. That's squeezy. That's very squeezy. I'm a bit surprised Ben went for it though, but there, I don't think he does much wrong. He just hits the curb. There, he doesn't do much wrong.
Fanculo!
And now frustrated by the contact. Yeah, not great. Not great.
Sorry, I have the broken wing. Sorry. Sorry, I have a broken wing. Sorry. Sorry, Tia. Sorry. Go.
Oh, come on, Ben. What is that swipe? Wow. Yeah, this isn't great. This isn't great. I don't think it's that unusual for Creator Series. And like I said, if I was Ben, I wouldn't be putting myself in a situation where you can do that. But look, I mean, that right now, that moves on, in theory. But obviously, in reality, he braked way too late for the grip he had.
Sorry, I have the broken wing.
So sorry. Bad.
Sorry, I have a broken wing.
This swipe from Ben,
sorry.
I don't love this.
Sorry, Tia. Sorry. Go.
It's not great, is it? That swipe is not great. Watch for Ben's POV.
For fuck's sake.
I don't think Ben turns in there. Ben does nothing wrong at all when this happened, other than it would have been smarter to burn more battery. But again, he doesn't have to. Ben does nothing wrong there.
Intentionally helped his teammate win a race. He's only just come back from his ban, and now he's doing this shit. I'm not even in your race, bro. For fuck's sake.
Why is he swiping across at him?
From his ban, and now he's doing this shit.
I don't love this swipe. Look, if Ben very slightly misjudges this swipe, and Ricky gets spun off into the gravel because Ben swiped him in a straight, that is considerably worse than anything we've just seen. And actually, I think here, if Ben slightly misjudges this swipe and hits Ricky off into the gravel, I think that's an instant race ban for Ben. That's a purposeful takeout. That's a lot worse. But he didn't do it. Similar to in Kota, when he kind of swiped across people but didn't actually hit anybody. He didn't do it. But if there was a few millimeters difference there,
bro. For fuck's sake.
Ben, to me, that's an instant race ban for Ben. He swiped someone in the straight. But I don't love that. But he didn't. He missed him, so it's all right. Frustration for Ben. Looks worse on broadcast? Yeah, I don't really care. It's better to see the POVs. That's what the drivers actually see. The broadcast is quite loud. The broadcast is whatever. It's just always a bit different, isn't it? Anyway, Ricky can hold Ben up legally. Exactly. Like, I don't think it's smart racing for anybody there. I think Ricky would have been smarter to not fight that because Ben was so much quicker. And I think Ben would have been smarter to use a little bit of battery into the hairpin. And ideally not go for it in Degner 1, but also, he's just seen he's gained 3 seconds in a sector. So he kind of is desperate to get past him. So, I'm not gonna say he did something wrong by going for it in Degner 1, although it's an aggressive move to come from behind in Degner 1. But I think the Degners was completely fine. Ricky squeezed a bit too much at entrance, completely fine. Not necessarily smart by either, but fine. And then, yeah, not smart with Ben to not burn battery into the hairpin, but dumb of Ricky to just brake so late that you're just going to smash into your rival. Like, I don't think he does on purpose, but it's not good driving. But then Ben's swipe was he got away with it. But if it was this much difference and he took Ricky out, that'd have been by far worse than anything else. By far worse. Instant race ban. Ricky's not going to get a race ban for that. I don't think he should. Maybe get a warning for it or something, but nothing. Whereas Ben, to me, should be an instant race ban if he did take him out. But he didn't hit him. He didn't hit him. So maybe it was fine. But yeah. Anyway, right, yeah, that's it from me, chat. Hope you enjoyed the race today. I think definitely a bit sweaty today. Honestly, though, I don't know. I think if I wasn't sweating today, I might have gone for a 2-stop just for fun. Just to see if we can make it work. Keep it interesting. But it's not like I was completely on my own. We had Lolly super close. We had that fuel saving. I think it was an interesting race in the end. It wasn't constant wheel-to-wheel battling. We had a good battle with GB at the start. Krim was smart to get past you when he did. Some half-decent racing with Lolly. Slightly poor race management for me by burning the fuel, but yeah, to me, that was quite a good race. Not a bang of a race, but a decent race. It wasn't too bad. I don't think going sweaty today diminished it, even though I probably would have gone for a 2-stop if it wasn't sweaty, and probably still got P3, so it wouldn't have changed much. But I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. But anyway, yeah, guys, I will catch you probably on Monday. I'm actually going to Silverstone on Monday. I'm going to try Kart Silverstone. It's a brand new karting experience. They just opened at Silverstone. I think it's the first day on Monday, so that's what I'm doing. I'm hoping to be back in the evening to do the clip book still Monday evening, but not guaranteed. So we will see on that one. But my intention is to stream Monday evening. If it ends up being a whole day thing and I'm back super late, I might do it on Tuesday. I think you've got 2 play career Tuesday. I don't know. Anyway, hopefully Monday. Enjoy F1 this weekend, guys. MotoGP and F1 this weekend. Apparently IndyCar as well. Enjoy F1 esports as well. I haven't seen today's race. That's another race there tomorrow. Lots and lots of racing to watch this weekend if you're a racing esports fan. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys, and I'll catch you Monday. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.